making the step like the one you proposed earlier. So I begin the very first page with the unit, the number of unit, and then this is the title of the unit, and we will provide a picture in this very first page.
Yeah, that's good.
And then after that, we go to the learning objective section. Here we provide another picture related to the topic that we are discussing in this unit. We also provide the goal, aims, and objectives of this unit in the second page. But so far in this 2 page, we don't provide any task. Since we focus on listening and speaking only, meaning that we are teaching oral, oral materials. So the next part we begin with listening, and then later after a few tasks, then we continue with speaking. But actually, uh, we are a bit confused about the naming of these. The task. So earlier today you mentioned that we focus on the task, and we will change this activity into task.
Task is better, Mas.
Okay,
Task,
all right then.
task
Yeah.
2.
Okay, we will change that into task. Then in this listening, in this unit, we are trying to use the genre base. So we begin with the building knowledge of the field. Here, this activity focuses on recalling learners' knowledge, previous knowledge on the topic. So here we provide pictures related to the topic on this unit, and maybe a comprehension question to recall their knowledge about the topic. And then after the building knowledge here, we go to the modeling of the text. So in task 2 up to task 4 is actually the whole process, but we break them into 3 different tasks. The first task is listening the audio, or watching short video, or listening to song, or listening to podcast. And then after that, we go to the comprehension question, as well as the discussion of what the input earlier presented to the students. And then the last part in this part of the modeling of the text, we provide the explanation of the language function presented in the audio or in the input. And then after that, we come to the speaking section. Here, we think we are coming into the joint construction of text. Here, we provide a script from audio on the language function presented earlier, and then we ask the student to perform the dialogue. But here, the dialogue, the performance are still guided. So I think it is similar to the sample that you showed us earlier. And then after that, we proceed with the tasks that are more difficult for the student to perform. But still here we give students opportunities to perform the dialogue. And in the independent construction of text, we provide pictures or any clues for the student to produce oral performance, or make or act out, or maybe speak up. And the possible activity that we are going to use here is the information gap activity. But still, we use pictures or any other medias. And in the last one, we also provide enrichment task. Here, the activity is the same with previous activity, but this is meant to reinforce the student understanding about the language function presented in this unit. And then we followed with a formative assessment task, and then reflection, and then we have summary, and also the last part is the word list. So I think that's the draft from our group, Bapak. Thank you.
Okay, that looks good, Mas. Just try to put that I mean, yeah, to put that in practice, okay, and see what happens later, okay? See
Okay,
whether
okay, Bapak. Thank you.
that one's